So this battle starts with Meow? What's going on, bro? Sawyer and Ash stand off, and the forest-style battlefield comes up. Ash sends out Hawlucha, and bro is absolutely dripped. He even has Serena go make him some designer just for the battle. Sawyer sends out Slacking, which is confusing since it's weak to fighting types like Hawlucha here. Hawlucha uses Karate Chop, but it doesn't even dent, bro. Then he uses High Jump Kick, and once again, it does nothing. And instead of Ash catching on, he makes his Pokemon go in for another attack, and even tries spamming. Why are you smiling, bro? You're not doing anything. All your moves literally just put dust on this man. Slacking uses Slack Off and heals all the damage he received. Ash's dumb self tells Hawlucha to keep attacking. Bro is really selling right now. Spamming does not help you this whole time. Sawyer decides to finally take a move and uses Counter. He counters Hawlucha's Flying Press and sends him flying, one-shotting the dripped out Hawlucha. Bro really put a fit on for no reason. The next Pokemon Ash chooses is Talonflame, a fire flying type. He rushes Slacking with Steel Wing, and it hits, but it gets negated by Slack Off. Talonflame uses Flame Charge and meets Slacking's Hammer Arm, but he starts to feel the effects of that beatdown Hawlucha gave him earlier, so he takes a knee, which enables Talonflame to win the clash. Then Ash wastes no time and uses a Brave Bird while he's down, dropping Slacking. But I won't lie, Slacking did good for an obese monkey. Sawyer sends out Cloyster and immediately uses Aqua Jet. They go in the sky and Talonflame dodges it, but Cloyster repositions and uses Ice Beam. It hits a wing, but Flame Charge dissolves it. Sawyer sees a type advantage opportunity and uses Aqua Jet. The clash drops Talonflame. Dang, that fire got put out like you watching this video because your girl put you on the couch. The gang starts glazing Sawyer saying he has Ash all figured out. Like, whose side are y'all on? Ash finally sends out our favorite mascot, and he makes his way around the forest using a Thunderbolt. It gets dodged, but then Pikachu uses Quick Attack, which also gets dodged. Cloyster uses Ice Beam, and it gets dodged, and Pikachu uses an Electro Ball. But it gives Sawyer's Pokemon enough time to use Dragon Pulse, clashing and knocking them back. Sawyer tells his Pokemon to use Aqua Jet, and Ash uses the trees to get away, leaving Cloyster confused and open for an Iron Tip. Dang, he's really ready for anything. Pikachu uses an Electro Ball, getting back control of the situation. While he's dazed, Pikachu uses Thunderbolt and finally knocks Cloyster out of the battle. And I can't lie, Pikachu did take the dub, but I feel like he had too much trouble on him considering he did have to fight Talonflame for a little bit. Bro must have had perfect stats. Aegislash comes up next against Pikachu. Ash tries that forest technique again, but Sawyer's like nah, and starts chopping trees. After all the trees fall, they get to scrapping. Pikachu uses an Iron Tail, and Aegislash blocks it with King Shield. This makes Pikachu's attack fall, and Ash gets shook. Sawyer uses Sacred Sword on Pikachu. He dodges it, but then it comes back up and smacks it. Got bro on 1 HP. Aegislash spams Sacred Sword again, and Pikachu starts struggling. Then he uses Thunderbolt, but it gets blocked. This enables Ash to see a slight opening. Next he tells Pikachu to use Iron Tail, causing the trees to bounce off the ground. Aegislash tries to counter it, but Pikachu is using that Sonic Speed. Sawyer goes in for another King Shield with his Pokemon, only for Ash to command Pikachu to knock a piece of wood, stopping the shield from connecting. Our boy Ash actually had a brain in X and Y, okay. It only took 6 generations. While he's stuck, Pikachu uses another Thunderbolt, vaporizing Aegislash. Had both of them sweating. Pikachu really putting up King Von numbers in this battle. That's 2 down. The announcer changes the battlefield to a rock plane. Ash withdraws Pikachu and sends out Noivern. And Sawyer sends out Salamence, and thank God it's not the shiny one. Bro looked like my tummy ache when it was in the toilet. The Pokedex tells Serena that Salamence evolved with wings just because its former stages dreamed to have it. And in that case, where are my wings at? Noivern goes in with a Boom Burst. The first one gets weaved, but the second one connects. Then Ash follows that up with a Dragon Claw. Salamence uses Dragon Rush, and they clash. This creates an explosion, knocking both of them back, and Sawyer isn't having it. He tells Salamence to use Incinerate. Noivern dodges it for the most part, only to get sent back to the ground. Sawyer uses Incinerate again, chasing Noivern around, and Ash uses Boom Burst to counter. With the smoke, Noivern can still find Salamence due to him being a bat. Instead of Spidey senses, it got bat senses. Ha ha ha. Oh, brother. And it swoops in trying to get him, only for it to be stopped by Protect. And at this rate, I'm just like, okay, this man Sawyer really is on 10. He's really countering everything Ash does. Salamence uses another Dragon Rush, and Ash uses Acrobatics, clashing again, leaving both of the Pokemon dropped. And I'm not gonna lie, after watching this fight, absolute cinema, bro. Salamence might be in my top 10 now, because he was really banging in this fight. Noivern did cool too, but pick a struggle. Why are you a dragon and a bat? The next match was Slurpuff versus Goodra. And immediately seeing this matchup, I was like, Goodra easily got it. This is just some type of like buttered up dog. But then Ash proceeds to say, I know you haven't battled in a while, Goodra, but you got this.
What is this nigga talking about?
What do you mean? If you don't give him some rare candies? They clash with fire and ice, then Sawyer follows up with a dazzling gleam, hitting Goodra, but he looks fine. Slurpuff uses Fairy Wind, and it hits, but Ash uses Bide, giving him that villainous aura. Slurpuff uses Cotton Guard, and it takes no damage from Ash's next attack. They go fire and ice again. Slurpuff using the dust, smells out Goodra, hitting him with a clean Fairy Wind. And Ash ought to be ashamed of himself himself because Goodra's getting cooked by poor training right now. I believe Goodra was secretly the HM slave of the group. Got him looking sick out here. And the next scene is just him getting burnt to a crisp. This man Slurpuff think he Todoroki. Goodra managed to endure the pain and has a bide charged up. Ash tells it to release the stored up energy, and it gets met with a fairy wind. When the smoke clears, it looks like Goodra got bodied, but on the other side, Slurpuff is knocked out as well, ending in another double KO, making Sawyer only have one Pokemon left to Ash's 2. Sawyer sends out Sceptile, which is the Gen 3 GOAT, no debate. Ash sends out an already weakened Pikachu, and he uses Quick Attack. Sceptile uses Leaf Storm, knocking Pikachu up, but he uses Thunderbolt to retaliate. But this does nothing. And Iron Tail was then used, only to be countered. Then Sceptile starts Earthbending and crushes Pikachu, knocking him out. Which sucks, but Pikachu already did what he was here to do. Bro really caught 2 bodies in this fight. Bro was sweeping the floor. Then you already know who Ash gets ready to send out, especially if you already watched X and Y. The GOAT himself. Comes out with his arms crossed. They get ready to have their iconic green versus blue battle, starting with a water shuriken and a dragon claw. The shuriken gets cut, then Greninja uses double team. Sceptile starts bending again, knocking most of the clones, then goes into a leaf blade, and Greninja uses cut. They're really banging right now. Then Sawyer starts glazing. Like, bro, focus on the match, please. After this sentimental cutscene, Ash is done playing and fuses with Greninja, making him battle bond into Ash Greninja. Like, sheesh, bro. We see the fit, bruh. Sawyer goes for a mega evolution, putting 2 drip gods on the battlefield. Bro really out here looking like a piece of broccoli and some designer. Oh, nah. He starts mega earthbending, but it gets weaved and cut. Then Greninja uses a water shuriken that gets blocked into an aerial ace. Starts knocking bro silly. I know he feeling that. Bro looking like a bobblehead. Mega Sceptile uses Leaf Storm to knock him back, then goes into a Leaf Blade. They clash for a little. Then Sceptile uses Leaf Storm. Oh no, nah, y'all peep this impact frame they put in? You already know this is about to connect. It hits Greninja dead in his stomach, hurting him and Ash due to the battle bond. Greninja goes down, and Sawyer, not even letting bro hit the ground first, uses Frenzy Plant. Greninja repositions on the vines and cuts out of them. Mid-battle, Ash starts to further his battle bond, really focusing in on Greninja, and he goes for the real play. Greninja jumps up, using double team to confuse Sceptile. Then they focus up on one final water shuriken, using the height for more power. Sawyer shook at this, commands Sceptile to meet it head on with the Leaf Storm. They clash, which ultimately knocks out Sceptile, giving the victory to Ash and Greninja. Ash really had his girl blushing in the stands, bro. X and Y Ash was really ahead of his time. Let me know if you want more videos like this, and I will see y'all next time, bro. Hit the like, consider subscribing if you like this type of content, and obviously, drop your recommendations. I always love the recommendations. Y'all have a nice one. Peace. Road to 1K.